It would have to be about a week now, but look what happened to a beautiful Graptopetalum superbum. Yay! Look at that. It looks like it's variegating. After being hit by the frost, I think I might eventually get a variegated one. This is so funny. You put the plants through the ringer and look what happened. It was all purple before a few days ago and look at it now. So the Succulent has settled down and it has also recovered. Look at that. That is fantastic. It's like a couple of scratches on the surface of the leaves, like the outer leaves, but nevertheless, the inside part or the middle part of the leaves are all nice and happy. So I think this is where she's going to be living from now on. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. Good afternoon, my lovelies. It's time for me to water my little babies that I just taken out. But off the bat, we have to check on the jelly jam. Look at the jelly jam. It's jamming up. Look at the colors. How beautiful are you? Look at that. Still fat. Look, it's getting fatter. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. My strictiflora is now getting darker. Look at all the edges. It's just, oh, so beautiful. Look how nice and beautiful you are. Okay, this is my second one. The other one's a bit slow. Look at that gorgeous one. So it's still much smaller, half the size of the other one. And to think it has more soil. I don't think it actually has more soil. I think the other one's got more soil, except this one has to share the soil with this Subcorymbosa LAUO30. Hands and cheeks. I forgot now. I think something Sempervivum, something with the pink whatever, or Marlin Beauty that's been made compact, and it's just gorgeous. And look what I saw in there. When you're looking for bluebird, you can't find it, and when you don't want it, it shows up. Underneath here, I've got some fluffy Echeveria setosa minima. Look at that, hairy. Look at that, very hairy. And I'm a bit protective with them because I thought that they are going to be a bit delicate with the frost. But this has been surprising me. And anyway, this one I'll put it back here. And because I've got my, this is Rondelli, so it's got tiny little hair. This one has been enjoying the frost with flying colors, so I'm surprised. They're so cute. Look how small that is. It's almost the same size as my thumb. And that one's so cute. Look at that. Oh, beautiful colors. It is so cute. My not so giant Vista Giant is coloring up. And the colors is just absolutely beautiful. And then this one, I got this one with no name, so I don't know what to call it, but I did call it, never mind. So it's just an Echeveria species. And this three-headed ebony has been in here for 3 years, I think now, at least 3 years. Now I'm losing track of the time of a lot of these succulents now, so I'm gonna have to refer back to my videos later on. Pachyphytum diamond. This hasn't flowered at all. It's just absolutely beautiful, absolutely frost hardy. Hang on, let's go over there. I've had that plant for almost 4 years now, and then I started with just one plant, which is not even as big as that. It's smaller. It just now, I don't know how many heads, but I haven't even propagated that one because I'm just waiting for that to flower or to throw off some inflorescence, but it hasn't yet. Just want to share this Crested Benimusumi. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's quite big as well. It's like a red hedgehog, isn't it? It's gorgeous. So this is going to be my Crested section, but because of winter, I have to put a lot of my plants. I've been calling you Ramileri and you're a Liesl? Crested Liesl. I put the label there before and I lost it. Well, I thought I lost it. I just noticed that. See, funny how your brain works. But anyway, you are gorgeous. And my Ramiletti is on the other side. And this one I've been calling Ramiletti. How dare me. Mame Bina. my ever so slow growing Mibina, but I love it because it's so cute. I was given a small plant, like smaller than this one before. And thank you, Lynn. So Lynn gave this to me. And now, look how many I've got. So 2 years old. Look at the chiseling, the pattern. Oh my goodness, but outside, not inside. Echeveria agavoides serious. So that is seriously beautiful. So this is one of my series. So I think that's my first series. My other series is that one. I don't know what happened to you, but you're all nice and spotty and beautiful still. You're amongst the Romeos, which are now, Taurus is growing really big now. Look. Oh, big baby. And those Romeos are getting big as well. This tongue, look. Look at that little sticking its tongue out going, boo. Okay, hello. You are so funny. Look at that. Look at this. See? It's like, stick your tongue out. So they are growing so nice and fat. They are like, you just want, just like hard, very hard. And the reason why I'm here is because I need to water my potted, this is my lavender pebbles that I've grown from a leaf, and it's growing a baby. Are you? Well, there's some little, don't drop it, some little bumpy things. See? Can you see those babies inside there? So anyway, that's why I need to water them, because they're dry. Tonight and also Thursday morning, we're gonna have some frost again. So I'm just gonna, oh, even that's, so I'm just watering these ones now, although I should really train them not to get watered, because in winter we do have a lot of dew. Right now it's 56% humidity, and I've just taken out my Subsicilis here, and I am now made to believe that this one, which I thought was Subsicilis, or was called Subsicilis by the lady I bought this from, might not be Subsicilis. It might be a Picocai. It's very difficult to name some plants sometimes because people get it wrong, and then whatever names you're given, you just have to unfortunately stick to that. So now I'm comparing the two, so one Subsicilis and two Subsicilis. So it's possibly Picocai, the one on the left, and the one on the right is Subsicilis variegata. Now this one is so gorgeous, this Violet Queen. This actually showing some form of variegation or monstrosity. That's why I put it here. You can see some monstrous things. See the leaves there going funny? So it's monstrous, but I love monstrous and variegated. And what else? Anything that's pretty. Oh, look at that West Rainbow. That actually is a little baby. So now I've got 4 West Rainbow, that healthy ones, because the mommy, the original one, is not very healthy anymore. Poor mommy, where are you? Hang on. This is the top of the head of my West Rainbow. I don't know if it's gonna recover, but that was the original plant that I had. So it now has produced lots of babies for me. So I'm very happy with her. And my pretty in pink here is not so pretty, it's just fat. I just noticed this sedum clavatum that I've got growing here. They're all out in the open. Look, kid you not. That's out in the open. That couldn't be more open than open itself. And this tree, I don't know, I got plants everywhere, so I just overlooked them, and I was just shocked to find that they have become frost hardy. So this one got hit by the frost a little bit on the edges there, but the center of it is, oh my goodness, really strong. And this one is just absolutely beautiful. But you can see at the back there, that got hit by the frost, those few leaves there. But overall, the central plant, even these ones here, the small ones, they're all good. So next year, I'm gonna have all this sedum clavatum that I can put in the garden finally. Because I'm really worried about them, because twice now I've tried putting them in the garden just keep dying on me. So I sort of keep them here semi-protected. But now this bunch here, that one's going to go in a pretty pot. But those two is going to go in the garden. Look at the Letitia. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful the colors of the Letitia. Gorgeous. Are you even a Letitia? Yes, you are. And this Black Prince. Look how red that is. Beautiful, like red, and some people call it Red Prince, but it's just a variation of the Black Prince. This was large before my Rolly. You can see the edges, the leaves, look how big they were. Now, look how many clusters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even inside there, look, that really needs to be separated. But I'm not separating that until next year. So all of this now that's growing here, they are not going to get watered until I come back from my trip, which means the whole of winter, no watering. Look how beautiful this one is. Graptosedum nova. Look at that, beautiful. Look how gorgeous that is. That one planted in here in my Master Succulent soil mix, but in a small pot. Now the mummy is this one. How weird is that? So this one is not coloring up. And if I go over here, this, I've already taken a whole lot of flowers that grew on it, and I just pinch it off or broke it off and stick it in the soil. And these are all grown from either leaves or flowers like this, like terminal flower. See, that one is sort of terminal tips like that, that I sort of broke off like this and stuck it in the soil. Like, okay, just loosen that up a bit, and then that's it. That's good enough. And they grew, and look at that, that's absolutely beautiful. I don't know with this plant what's wrong with them. I think the more you look after them, the more they die on you. But the more you neglect them and just sort of throw them around, the more they seem to thrive. But anyway, I'm not here for you beauties. I'm here to water these babies here. So these ones are all my leaf propagations. Those ones came in, oh well, came out just recently because that's been growing indoors, except for the Maruba Benitsukasas here. Look how big they are now. This one's been growing out here, but I just repotted them. So now I need to water these ones, although they've been watered. Babies need to be watered. Even these ones, you can see that the soil, that's still pretty moist to about like 1/2 inch, but you touch them, the roots, they need a lot of watering when they're still little. Once they get big, about this size, you will know anyway, because the minute you water them, if they have too much water, the bottom leaves will show some translucency, and that sort of tells you that you're overwatering me. Like, I've had enough water, like I'm drowning. So you have to back off and stop watering it for a few days or weeks until you see that the leaves are getting, say, if you touch it at the bottom leaves like so, like that, they're soft. All of these are still, oh, that one is a little bit, it looks hard, but there's a certain softness to it. That one's much harder. So if I dig here, you see that the soil, this is my tropical soil mix. So my tropical soil mix, they need a lot more watering than my Master Succulent soil mix. And these ones I repotted a couple of days ago, and I haven't watered it. Well, actually, I forgot to water it. They really need to be watered like immediately after transplanting them, but I forgot. Anyway, so now I really have to saturate that, because we still have tomorrow where we don't get frost, or tonight we're not gonna get frost overnight. So it's best time to water them. So I'm really soaking the whole pot here with all different babies. So different plants or succulents, when I say different succulents, you've got Echeveria, Aloe, Crassula, Pachyphytum, Pachyveria, Graptoveria, Sedum, Graptosedum. All of them have different water requirements. If you plant different plants that requires different needs or has different needs in the same pot, chances are you're going to kill some of the plants that doesn't really like being watered too much. That's why it's important when you do an arrangement to make sure that you are putting similar plants together. But that doesn't mean you can't do an arrangement with all different plants or different succulents with different requirements. Of course you can. You are just only limited by your imagination. These ones are all drying up. This is my snow peach. All these little babies. Before I go, they have to be really soaked. Since there's humidity will be high during winter, they will be requiring less watering. But for now, while I'm still here, and some of this soil actually are in my tropical soil mix, which is a bad idea because they are going to dry out faster than my master succulent soil mix. But anywho, I am just going through the motion of watering and watering and watering. And oh my goodness, my what are you, bee's knees got hit by the frost up the top, see? But it's still beautiful, but the rest of it is still nice. Look at that, that got hit by the frost, but it just becomes prettier. Hello my whimsy, you are coloring up. Look at the center of it, they're starting to color up, and look at that, not gorgeous. I'm gonna have, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have this view, but by the time I come back, this is just gonna shock me. This is the first thing I will look for or see, or wanna see, when I come back. Check out this bowl here. Oh my lord, that's Longissima round form and Echeverria nightfall. Look at that, but not more Longissima. They're so beautiful. And this Setorum Victor. Are you Setorum Victor or Ruby Blush? I'm not too sure, but they're hairy as well. That one's sort of hairy plant. And absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. And oh, this one, this is the Pulvinata Ruby Blush, I think. You are, oh my goodness, you're not supposed to even color up now, but you still got a bit of color. They're supposed to color up more during summer. But I did not expose them to the sun. And all these babies here, look at them, gorgeousness, gorgeousness. And the blue minima is very blue now. I think that's what they meant by blue. Anyway, oh, Crested. We got some Crested here. I think this one on the right is worthy one. And I forgot what you are. Oh, Hermes. Graptivaria Hermes, that one. So many things to look at. I don't even know where to look. And yes, look what happened to that one. It's still alive. It's alive. See, nice and healthy. But I kind of like the dark edges on this Ionium sunburst that got hit by the frost. And look how beautiful those Chihuahuayensis. I think they might be baby colorata. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I got them with no name, but they just absolutely, look at this, look at the colors. Oh, so I think they're colorata because of the shape of the leaves, see, because they're all sort of different. But anyway, I'm here to water these ones here, so I'm just gonna drown them. Oh, look how nice and fat that one is now. Look. And that one is Pachyphytum bracteosum. And I've got maybe a sunburst or something. Oh, look, this one. I have so Andromiscus. They are semi-frost hardy, by the way, Andromiscus. And this one got attacked by mealybug, but it doesn't matter. It's alive, and now it's got a lot of heads. So I got more plants. So it's not doom and gloom sometimes when your plant get attacked. And more babies to water here. Now the Ruby Blush or Pudgy or whatever, forgot your name. Yeah, that one. They don't need watering. Bashful, that's it. Oh, look at you. What are you? It's another, some plants here that I've got hidden that I just need to water. More hairy. Oh, look. Doris Taylor. I think you're Doris Taylor. My head hurts. I got a few videos to do, but just busy lately, so that's why. Oh, orange eyes. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh, I'm not supposed to water you, sorry. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I better go inside. I think I'm starving. Echeverria Monroe. This is already a baby. And look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. Nice and big. And on the opposite side, I have three-headed Monroe. Two are like the standard Monroe color, and on the other side is like pink. See, look at that, beautiful. And I kept thinking, oh, it's gonna die, but I had to look. The back of it, or the leaves, or the stem is quite healthy. And I started pulling off some dry leaves at the back of it because I was worried that it might be dying on me. I already had a peek in there. And then anyway, that's just gone pink. So 2 normal and 1 pink. But in here, I've got 3-headed ones as well. I got a few. This is also another Monroe here. And look at the shape of this one. So this is more like the Monroe color and shape and beautiful. But this one has got 1, 2, 3 heads before. Now it's gone 4 or 5. See, the rest of it has got normal Monroe. And that one is just another pink one. And then that one is just normal one again. So really strange how they change, and maybe it's evolving or something. And another Monroe on the other side, or this one is Neon Breakers, quite frost hardy, this ones, as you can see. 3 heads in here, and I've got a couple outside as well that's been weathering the frost. And oh, look at this fat one here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I dropped a leaf. Did I bump you? Yes, I think I should put you here. You can grow there. So a lot of the plants, when I do pluck a leaf off or something, or the leaf falls off, I just leave it on the side. Look, might as well take this one out, okay? And if it grows, it grows. No watering, no nothing, or no prepping. You just leave it until the pups comes out, and then the roots comes out, and then you plant it. And that's all you got to do with it.